Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues. I will speak about an art center as a culture laboratory. I hope very much that my presentation will work also on the screen. Okay, so the art center as a cultural laboratory, the new media appears more than just changing the tools in the artist's hands and the ways of spreading of contemporary artistic output. So the new media means new areas of social activity or social creativity that the art of today and of course art institutions. Wow, thank you. And of course, art institutions has to tackle. Drawing on the activities of WRO Art Center and WRO Biennale, I would like to present the ways in which contemporary art institution dealing predominantly with the new media operates. Okay, So, WRO Art Center was opened in 2008 by WRO Media Art Foundation. We are specializing in the areas where contemporary art and culture intersect with the developing media. WRO Center is located in the building that is partly newly built and partly a renovated historical site, the first electric coffee roasting plant in Europe. We are independent institution run under the contract with the Wrocław municipal authorities. Functionally, WRO Center is run by non-governmental foundation of the status of public benefit organization. So the entrance to WRO Center is free. WRO Center activities include, of course, organizing exhibitions like, all art centers do, screenings, lectures, workshop, and developing projects that encompass art and publishing, education, and publicity, all in the realm of contemporary art. Yeah, so this is very important. We are really art center, art organization. So this is one of the exhibition space we have. It's important to add that our program concept is a result of our experience coming from WRO Media Art Biennale, which we've been organized in Wrocław since 1989. I'll tell you about it a little later. And the current mission of WRO Center we define as follows. We are new media art center, this first sentence. And the second one, we are art mediation laboratory. So both activities are aimed at the diverse audience, the general public, of course, including children and teenagers, group of special needs, as well as the students, researchers, professionals, and of course, artists. So we are an autonomic, authorial institution of an alternative roots. We are also trying to dynamically shape our model of functioning. The theme of a recent project assigned to the certain goals from our website. We want to show how institution, relatively small institution, organized in a dynamic structure can carry out a broad spectrum of program activities, including exhibitions, screenings, workshops, artist residences, digital library, social media initiatives, supporting production of new works and collaborating with the various projects and initiatives locally and internationally. A good example of such an international collaboration was large retrospective exhibition of two prominent pioneering artists, Zbigniew Rybczyński coming from Poland and Gabor Body coming from Hungary, developed 2 years ago together with the C-Cube Center Budapest, Akademie der Künste Berlin, and ZKM Karlsruhe. Another slide shows the exhibition on the Silver Globe media installation produced by us together with the various artists, exhibited last summer at Aarhus Kunsthal in Denmark. But I've mentioned our alternative lineage, but I'd like to emphasize that fact that WRO is still operating in the real network of various, not necessarily institutionalized initiatives. Speaking of such non-institutional initiative, I would like to give two examples of diverse exhibition. The exhibition in Tel Aviv is an outcome of a creative collaboration with the three artists, and it was shown in artist-run spaces in Tel Aviv. The other one is Cairo. The other one in Cairo. This exhibition was initialized by local independent artist initiatives and became a unique artistic manifestation taking place in violent moment of political transformation in Egypt last year. Through the comparison of the works of Polish artists from the period of the fall of the communism, German artists from the time of the fall of the Berlin Wall, and the current media works of artists from Cairo, the exhibition shown various artistic attitudes and resistance strategies with the new media in the moment of the historical changes. One of our WRO Center's first projects, in fact, prepared for the inauguration of our new location was the interactive playground, an exhibition of interactive installation conceived especially for kids, and of course kids and families. This exhibition combines aesthetic, educational, and social functions and uses both hidden computers, hidden digital mechanism and objects derived from the popular toys, but expanded on their forms and functions. Also textures from the natural work like stones, water, grass, which are absent from standard computer interaction. And it was a very successful experiment that reformulated the issue of art and art education aimed at the youngest art users. Critics, but also the art pedagogues and art educators found that as a highly original, groundbreaking phenomenon in this field. Therefore, after the first presentation and in our place, the exhibition was invited to the National Zachęta Art Gallery in Warsaw and immediately began to travel. It is still on the road today. More recently, this interactive playground was presented, among others, in Moscow's Garage, the Edinburgh Festival, and the Ars Palace in Lviv, Ukraine. It's important to say that we are not a museum. First of all, we are part of the new media history, and it's apparent in our activity, the history and presence, of course. So, for example, instead of retrospective commemorating the 50 years long history of media art, we conceived series of exhibitions in the spirit of variantology, kind of series of research exhibitions, research projects developing a critical appraisal of the established concept of the media history, media art, and interaction between media art, popular culture, and society. Most of the works in this ACDC IT exhibition were interactive, reacting to our physical actions and to devices that we, I mean the viewers, carry with, as the viewers carry with us. So they appear both as the technology of the works presented at the exhibition and infrastructure proposed here is combining historical analog equipment, equipment with the mobile communication devices of today in a completely contemporary scenario in which personal instrument became part of the exhibition. A part of that exhibition was the installation, an interface for exploring our archive on a very dynamic way. So this shows our idea of active art archive. Archive where the use or the archival or historical content showing, for example, milestones of the milestone works by pioneering artists, fosters the creation of conscious, actual experiences contributed to both by artists and the audience. So the performative approach, this one side is performative approach to our active art archive, but also we are offering more conventional media library. So we are offering to the viewers access to our collection of video works and audiovisual documentation. So there is a server working in-house with more than 2,000 artworks and audiovisual documentations. We are also making our archive available by releasing media publications with a critical analysis of source material. The pictures showed a book with a set of DVD. So in fact, it's our first publication from the long series from 2005. And reissue from 2012, so this is the second edition, but not published as a book with the DVD, but published online with the whole audiovisual material available online with the text and metadata as well. So we are also partner of several international initiatives striving to share on institution archives online. One of them is this small black picture, DCI, Digitalizing Contemporary Art, which is initiative supported by EU, designed with more than 20 European art institutions, from big musea to the smaller organization like us. So, as I mentioned, we have more than 25 years experience with the media art. Our experience starts with organizing pioneering audiovisual media art festival organized in '89 for the first time. So it was first in Poland festival, which was dedicated to initiatives, technologies, and their artistic, cultural, and social significance. So, this illustration more recent from the last Biennale are presenting two works which we created together with the artists. The first illustration is from the Chanson du Geste, Karolina Frejno, the large-scale video installation with the archival content. This installation is now on display in Warsaw in Ujazdowski Castle Gallery, so you have a chance to see this and to experience this installation yourself. Another one is Serhii with this choir. Is the Serhii Petluk, Ukrainian artist, interactive video. And for this installation, we prepared the software. Maybe important is to add that on our website, you can also find, you can also download, because it's on Creative Commons license, also software which we are developing for artists and for artworks. So you can use you can freely use our software, our custom software we create, just by learning, downloading it and learning a tutorial, which is also on our website. So during the years, WRO expanded to cover many locations in the city of Wrocław, occupying art galleries, museums, theaters. Some of special events was also broadcast by the Polish national television, and more recently, of course, netcasted. So our audience for the long time was rather young, but we recently noticed that we have also the viewers from the population, let's say 50 plus. So not only a young audience, but also the senior citizens. Yeah, and also for this senior citizens, we developed the art mediation program. So you will see some very popular events. Some, in fact, it's a crowd before entrance to the one of the Biennale location. The last Biennale was located in 18 venues in the city, so it was a lot of possibilities to discover contemporary media art in the city. So the Biennale events were accompanied with the mediation, with the art mediation strategy, curatorial tours, guides. So our important for us that we have no doormans, we have no ticket masters, well, how would say, but we have art mediators, we have guides which are helping to the audience to navigate and to understand our exhibitions. Some pictures from the early 90s to the recent showing our exhibition in National Museum in Wrocław. It's important to add that the National Museum was one of the first partner of our media Biennale. I think it was first National Museum in Wrocław, which opened the space for media art in 1990, and it is our partner also today. Beside the exhibition which we are organizing in our own venues, we are also collaborating with the department store called Renoma. It's in fact the oldest department store built in continental Europe. Only the London Harrods was built before. So it's a beautiful building, newly renovated, and still working as a department store. So this is Media Revolt exhibition, really not kind of very important exhibition, and for us, and offering, I think, experience which was not expected by the consumers in the visiting Renoma department store, but was really very, very successful with more than 5,000 viewers. And this is more recent exhibition, so we just finished this exhibition yesterday. It is called Rysopis. It's very difficult to translate this into the English, but let's say distinguishing features. This is exhibition in 3 places. 18 artists born around the time of 1989, so time of political transformation in Poland. So we during this exhibition, or to add this exhibition, there are new works, as I said, 2 exhibition spaces in Renoma department store and 1 space in Wro Center. So as I said, we developed work together with the youngest Polish artist. And last one project I'm going to present you is Green Labyrinth. So it's a kind of pilot project, so it's kind of study for the big, large-scale installation scheduled for 2016. It's important to add maybe that the Wrocław, my city, is a European Capital of Europe 2016. So we are preparing the large-scale exhibition. In fact, it'd be labyrinth with the green plants filled by different works by artists, but also by artifacts produced by participants during series of different workshops. So you see the small scale, kind of small model, which was in our gallery, with the artworks. Important is that the labyrinth is filled with the green plants and in this kind of site, eco electric or site or eco digital site for the artwork. So. And this exhibition, so this exhibition, as I think, show our strategy to create social network, but not using only digital media communication devices, but social network which is involving also the physical presence of the people enriched by the technology. Of course. Well, so important is that we are organization, that we are a group of people, artists, the programmers, designers. We are not looking for making standards. We are rather looking for researching possibilities by prototyping different things, which are the artworks and also the ways of art mediating. Thank you.